guys, welcome back to my weekly vlog. This is a little vlog that, just sit back and chat with you guys, tell you what I have coming up, and all that happy stuff. So let's get to it. Alright, so I've been working on, of course the bod shirt. I have gotten one panel done. It is blocked. I'm working on the second one now. And with this stitch, it is a slow moving stitch, a very slow moving stitch. So it's taking time. After I finished the last panel, I did take a few days off and worked on some patterns, created some patterns, and started kind of working it up, sort of. And of course, that's going to be a whole big old thing series, because there's a lot of ideas that I'm running with that one. There's just my list is long, very long, of things that I want to do, and trying to get them done before winter. I'm going to be pushing it, but I'm trying to build up a library, because I would like to have at least a 6-month cushion, because you just never know what's going to happen in life. Something could just happen, and for a few months, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So at least I have this stuff filmed and ready to go. Then that's fine and dandy. If I want things to move around and drop earlier, I can just go in, change the date of when it's supposed to release. Simple as that. I will continue doing my stitches, of course, because there's a lot of stitches. Not this. In about 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a ribbing series. However, I'm going to try to start breaking that up, because I think I have figured out. I just got to work it up, but I think I have figured out the conversion of the 1900 stitches, their terminology, to ours. So that will be. I'll be throwing those in to break up that ribbing series, because people ask for ribbing, because there's so many different ways you can do ribbing in Tunisian. Some of it, yes, is decorative, and some of it actually works as ribbing and has the elasticity that you're looking for. But there's a lot, and I need to film a lot of more stitch tutorials, because come November 2nd, I'm out of them. So I need to film more. They don't take long. I can get a good 7 to 10 stitch tutorials done in a day. And then I could spend 2-3 days editing them and scheduling them. But it's not a big deal. Stitches will come fast. There's also, with the tips, tricks, and item makes, there's some things I want to be able to show that are just tips or tricks, or things you can do to your item makes. And of course, those are going to be a tutorial in themselves, and maybe an item make that accompanies that tip or trick. We're just going to say yes, there is, because I can't give away what I want to do. Yeah. But I am trying to work things in a certain manner. What I like to do is, okay, if I'm doing a beanie tutorial, well, before that beanie tutorial, I'd like to teach in the round. But before I teach in the round, I'd also like to teach increase and decreases. So if you watch the increase, decrease in the round, if you watch the increase, decrease, you watch the in the round tutorials, and then you watch the beanie tutorial, everything's going to make sense. That's just, to me, it's a progression. I know there's a lot of other channels out there that can, I can put the beanie up there, and then they can go watch those other channels to learn how to decrease and increase. Yes, I do teach it also in the tutorial. But what I think is, if somebody sits there and takes the increase, decrease, and practice it, then take in the round and practice it, they should be able to put 2 and 2 together. But if not, the beanie tutorial will help them put 2 and 2 together. And within the beanie tutorial, I used 2 different color yarns. One as the which you would call the return pass. In the round, I don't call it the return pass because where are you returning to? I call it the pass through. That's the only one I call it the pass through because it makes more sense in my mind to say I'm passing through versus the return pass. But because where are you returning to? You're not returning to anywhere, as you would with normal Tunisian, with a flat piece of fabric. So I used 2 different colors so that way when we get to the increase decrease, you can see what the increase decrease actually looks like and what it does to your fabric. Let's see what else I got. Of course, I got some shawls. I'm still trying to work up the butterfly shawl in my head and on paper. Things aren't meshing because I don't see how I'm going to be able to get it to do the shape that I want it to do without a mess ton of increased decreases, which is going to distort the image that I'm trying to go for. So I'm trying to work it out in my head. Let's see, what else am I'm designing more than a few, a whole series for a garment. I guess you can call it a garment. I've got some shawls planned. I've got a shawl or 2 planned that's actually going to be using crochet techniques and Tunisian techniques. We're going to combine the 2 and show you how easy that is. There's socks, there's sweaters, cardigans. There's quite a few cardigans I have designed or designs for that I have sketched out that I want to do, that I have showed before. I want to do a Star Trek, a couple of Star Trek inspired ones. Probably the next clothing item I do after this 1986 Magic Bod shirt is going to be another bod conversion, and it's going to be probably the Grandpa's Closet cardigan or the duster that she put out about a month or so ago. One of those 2. I am thinking it's going to be the cardigan and then the duster afterwards. I'm not 100% positive how I want to play that. I've got a couple of scarf ideas in my head. I've got quite a few things that I want to do. It's just getting there because some of these things do take a little bit of time. I'm not like what's taking a little bit of time with this 1986 shirt is, one, the yarn weight. I prefer 4, not 3 or 2. The feel of this yarn is a little bit of a waxy feel. It's a weird feeling, and it kind of throws me off, so it slows me down. And the stitch is very slow. So it's a combination of all 3 things, and I'm going to get it done. I'm pushing to get it done before my next actual scheduled live. I may be a little bit late on that. I'm trying to get it done because the panel, the sleeves are the quickest thing. Is the back that's going to take me a little bit longer to do, just because it's so much wider. Putting everything together, that's not going to be hard. Doing the collar and trim, that's not going to be hard. I'm just still trying to figure out what stitch that I want to use for the collar and the trim. I don't know yet. I'm still working on that in my head. I'll know when I get there. What else? Of course, there's a big old series that I'm going to be coming up with. Designed it up one thing already. I've already got the pattern design on paper, actually on PDF, and then only one person has seen it, and she liked it. But that's really it for this week. So I will be seeing y'all out on the YouTube streets. Oh, I know I haven't been going to a lot of lives lately. It's because I got to get a lot of this done. I'm always constantly working. I'm staying up till 4 or 5 in the morning, going to bed, getting up at 10, 11 in the morning. So I'm not getting a lot of sleep to try to get a lot done. Because like I said, I want that library just in case life happens. So I'm trying to, I show up where I can. So if I don't show up to your live, please don't be mad. I am working my tail end off. And hopefully soon I can get back going to all these lives that I used to go to. I try to make it to as many as I can. It's just a little hard. But with all that being said, remember to take care of yourselves, keep stitching, and keep moving forward. Keep stitching.